Please welcome to the I'm Swine program, our old friend Beau Dietl. Good morning, Mr. Dietl.
Good morning, Don.
How are you?
Oh, feel great. Great game last night. A lot of people complaining, but it was fun. We were up in Nino's.
What were they complaining about?
Yeah, they were complaining about they didn't like the show, the Black Eyed Peas, that. You want to know something? It was a great Super Bowl, and it was exciting to the end. And we were up at Nino's up there, where we always go. I had Beau and a couple of his friends.
Where's Nino's?
On 72nd and First.
It's one of these mob-owned places
No,
you go
Italian
to.
restaurant. We had all the TVs up. It was exciting. It's great to watch it with a whole bunch of people cheering and all that, rather than sitting home and eating. What were you eating yesterday?
No, you don't want to know. You ever go to Pomola?
Yeah, great restaurant on
That's a great
on 2nd Avenue and 64th Street. Yeah,
That's my favorite restaurant, except for Kamaskus joint in Westport.
yeah. But, we start to see these Facebook, these social networks. A lot of people don't realize, do you do MySpace and My Page and all
No.
that? All right. A lot of people don't understand something. You got Facebook. All of a sudden, Facebook is worth $50 billion. You say to yourself, Facebook, people are on it talking to each other. Why does it have a value of $50 billion? Well, I'm going to get your show is the first show. I'm going to let you know the little dirty secret about it, right? What they do is they have what they call keystrokes, when you have keywords, keystrokes. And when those words come out, advertisers then take that information, stuff that you're sending to whoever you're sending, that is being compiled now. You got Facebook, you got MySpace, you got all these social networks. This information is being compiled. You're laughing at me.
No,
I'm going to tell you something.
I'm just
show
looking
today,
at Charles
you heard
because
it first.
you are insane.
All right, there will be, I will guarantee on your show today, and
All right.
you mark the date, I will guarantee there'll be a class action lawsuit against these social networks for releasing private and personal information. Also, Google. Did you ever wonder why Google's going to get a class action? You heard it first on this show. For the fact that I'm looking into. Why does Google put negative things to the top of the page? Does anybody ever say, you could do a million great things, Don Imus, and then if you do one bad thing, all of a sudden it elevates to the first page of Google. But what about all the good things you've done all your life? Why should negatives go to the first page? That's how.
That's what we want to read.
Well, that's why. No, that's how
read the next
Google
one,
has
right,
been.
Charles?
It becomes, the whole thing becomes the first line in the obit.
That's
All right,
a car wreck, dude.
Oh, okay. So in other words, that's a good thing. Your negative
I
should
just-
be on
no,
there.
I didn't
just
say it was a good thing. I
human
said,
nature.
You asked why they do it. I told you why they did it. I didn't offer a judgment on whether it was bad or good. So
You think I just sit here on
we're
Monday
talking about
morning?
Beau Dietl, 20 minutes to the hour, and Beau continues.
Okay. And the other thing is
Out of bounds at
NASDAQ.
12.
Let's say NASDAQ, right? Did you ever wonder how in the hell can a place like the Pentagon, like NASDAQ, get breached by hackers? You want to know something? I'm looking at technology now where I will compromise any corporation if they allow me with a release that I can penetrate any corporation and I can hack into any corporation. But with that said,
Nat, I'm freezing to death in here. I'm sorry, Beau.
oh,
It's cold.
okay.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas
It's really cold.
Hands
it
are
is,
freezing.
it is chilly in here.
Hands are freezing.
Well, you know what? Think about it. The NASDAQ
People
was
who are fat don't
compromised.
get cold.
People that wear purple ties and a purple shirt. All right, we're not going to go there today. But listen to me. Honestly, I'd rather be fat with a face when I look in the mirror. I like that conception about your face. You look like Zachary. Remember Zachary? Out there. You look like Zachary's brother.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, will you make
Why
a
are you
better
saying
fat
these
joke?
hurtful things to me?
I'm 60 years old. You're making fun of me.
Are you happy now that my feelings are hurt? I hope you are. Well, go right ahead. So.
Well, now we're talking about penetration
Yes, Bob.
of corporations. You know,
Good, I'm glad. That's a.
I bring stuff to this station.
Well, I'm listening.
You're my friend, and you want to know something? I want them to give you credit for your show, bringing out all these technologies, things. DNA, applied DNA. Remember they had the casino that robbed the chips? Remember they robbed all the chips from the casinos?
Yes.
If they used applied DNA, that's the vegetable DNA on those chips, they could trace them back to where they were stolen. These technology things done. This Monday morning is like the technology juice. There's juice all over the floor here with the technology that we bring here. No, you don't feel it?
Do I feel the juice?
Juice.
No, I don't. I don't even want to think about the juice.
Technology.
Do you, Bernie?
Juice is flowing right here.
No, but we don't want Lou. Do you want to think about the juice?
I'm going to have to think about it for a second.
But
We
again,
don't want your juice here.
again, the topics, social networks.
Juice in your pants.
Did you ever?
18 till they are. Beau's sick. I don't know.
Honestly, did you ever think about why is a social network worth $50 billion? Watch my lips, $1 billion. If they're not making any money on it, advertisers is the only thing. You've got people talking to each other. Oh,
Why
last
is it?
night.
Hang on a second. Why is it worth 50
Why?
billion, Charles?
I
Tell
don't
'em.
know.
Because they're
You know,
selling,
Bernie?
they're compiling
Because they're
information.
compiling information.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess. Some
Lou, do you
advertising.
know?
Well, no, that makes sense, though. They're
yeah.
compiling of information.
Lou is a very intelligent. Lou, you're a very astute, intelligent man, Lou.
I'm paying attention, Beau.
Thank you very much. And Bernie, I want your feelings on this thing. I come.
I defer to the Beau man on this.
No.
I'm listening.
I'm learning.
And
I'm
just,
ringing the
just,
bell.
just think about Google. Just think about the
me
controlling
ask you this.
factor of Google.
17 till they are. Digressing here.
You got Sergey and Murgy there sitting in a garage. They have the largest grocery corporation in the world. They control everybody. They know what you're doing on there. They compile statistics. They could be like Big Brother. Leave me alone. I don't want to Google anymore. I don't do that MySpace, My Face, and all that crap. And what's the other one?
Twitter.
Facebook.
Twitter and Facebook.
You do Twitter and Facebook?
No.
You do Facebook?
No.
You couldn't put your face on that book. Only kidding, brother. I love you, man. I love you, man.
Scary Facebook.
I love you, man.
You're fat and stupid. How does that sound? You're fat and stupid, and you dress like Bill White. So now what?
I like Bill White. Don't
So do
knock
I.
Bill White. And
He's
congratulations.
one of my best friends. But I
And
mean, what are you talking about?
congratulations to Bill White.
16 till they are here in the Irish. I hesitate to ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm not going to.
No, please ask.
No, because you
No,
can't.
come on, ask it. I do have a 9mm, so ask me anything you want.
All right, so don't disparage. Don't make any racist
I won't.
comments about our Muslim brothers. But let me
Okay.
just. And so, having said that,
Yes,
what percentage of the Egyptian people
yes.
do you think are sympathetic, or perhaps even in lockstep with the philosophy of the Muslim Brotherhood?
I would say less than 20%,
Okay.
and I would say the
You're a
majority,
naive fool.
94,
90.
of Egyptians
Yes.
are in support.
I think that's what I think.
I beg to differ with you. I say 20%. I say the Egyptian people are well educated. They're looking.
I didn't say they weren't.
Well, if they're well educated, the Egyptian women don't want to walk around with burqas on and have Shira law in Egypt. They
No,
want to
it,
get progressively better with their business. They want jobs. They want food. This is what they want. So by saying that, it's a negatory, because I don't believe that is true. Because I have Egyptian friends. This is a great country, great population, and they don't want to walk
I didn't
on.
say it wasn't.
And they don't want to walk around.
I didn't
with
say
Shira
anything
law.
about the Muslim Brotherhood.
We
I
got
just-
this piece of garbage president over there, whatever he calls himself. He's worth $60 billion. Watch the $1 billion there. He's been robbing and pilfering that country for 30 years. Here's my problem with that country over
It's
there.
worth more than Facebook.
Well, you know what America should be
You
doing?
aware of that, Charles?
You know what America should be doing? America should be sending water and food over to our Egyptian brothers and sisters over there. Show how good Americans. Put an American flag on it. Feed the people over there. You've got more educated people. All right, I got a question for you. How many of them are college graduates? How many of them under the age of 30? What percent of the Egyptians are under the age of 30? Come
Over
on,
half.
up there, 60% under the age of 30. And I tell you what, an educated high school and college also. They have a very fine school system over there, and these kids are educated. This is no primitive country over there. These people do not want to be put into Sharia law where the women have to wear burqas, where the women are secondary citizens.
Who said they all look like beekeepers?
Oh, now you're
No,
making fun of
I'm trying to think.
Muslim
But
brothers.
I don't know.
Our friend who has the show on HBO,
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher.
Oh, Bill Maher, M.A.
He can say anything.